Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to get it clear. That's a little off target. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. And the shot! Goal! Wolfsburg! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
11, Robert Lewandowski.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. It's an early cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Lewandowski. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Haaland. Costa Curta. Pedri. McAllister.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Scholes ploughing through the middle. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even. He's gone for the shots. Oh, it's a beauty. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Wolfsburg are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. He's found a way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply...
There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lewandowski! And one more try! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done. Jamaica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. There will be a throw-in. Mendieta crosses. Cleared without hesitation. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Jamaica are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Costa Curta. Wolfsburg upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, that was venomous. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. James. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Great vision. Can he get onto this? Shoots! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that...
There's the header! In he goes again! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Wolfsburg take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Bellingham takes a shot. Oh, taken with style. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. That was a... And we hit half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's managed to get rid. Looking to play him in. James. Mohamed Salah. No way through. And he was quick to react. Martinez gets it away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Lewandowski in with the challenge. It's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Corner number 3 coming up. McAllister with the short one. Jamaica have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
The attendance for this match was
Knocks it into space.
80,953.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's picked it up out wide. And the finish! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
We have ourselves... He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball, shapes to shoot! Now it's Hazard. So what can they make of this? Can he get on the end of this? And he thumps it clear. Wolfsburg have it back, and oh, terrible pass. Over to the left, back into the middle. Can he finish? It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Wolfsburg really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Jamaica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a clap! Oh, off the bar! He's scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Chance, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Number 19, Bellingham. Number 20, Gaisca Mendieta. Coming on the
James.
field,
Oh,
number
Red,
17,
nice interception.
Wilshere.
Tries to
Number
pass it
8,
through.
De Bruyne.
Bellingham. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. This looks promising. Neymar. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Jamaica really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Time added on, 4 minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Haaland, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Jamaica against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Pedri. And he's been shifted off it.
Oh, really well played.
He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. De Jong. And Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola. Hazard going full tilt down the left. He's got away. Koundé spots it and intercepts. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's delightful. Martinez with the clearance. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Koundé deals with that comfortably. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on and making good progress. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So it is still 0-0. Played back in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Guardiola is there, and he can pick it up. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has not gone well. No, it's come to nothing. Koundé. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Abe. Fermin does well to get it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Pedri picks it up from the goal kick. And he has been fouled there. And it's Lopez. And here's Rashford. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Jamaica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri. Fermin. And it's Koundé. Oh, no joy this time. Martinez clears. And they can counter here. Mendieta. Koundé cuts out the pass. And that's going right the way across. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Bellingham.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Jamaica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Jamaica carrying a one-goal lead. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there's the clearance. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Nice looking ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's really well cleared. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe gets into some space. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mendieta. This looks promising. Up he goes! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Jamaica are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Coming on the field is
Valde.
number 11.
Oh, that's neat.
Neymar. Substitution.
Oh, it's Rashford! Goal! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vardio. Jamaica are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much wood...
Oh, what has happened here? Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Now it's Mbappe. Al Kubasi calmly anticipates. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rashford receives it in a good chance. It's there. Barcelona are back in business. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 24.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And that has been cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Jamaica.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
22.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Number 15. Perez.
And it's Jorginho.
Number 3.
And that has left him in a heap.
Silva.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's made its way to him. Eric Garcia
There will
clears
be
it
5
away.
minutes added time.
And here's Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Now he's got space here. Messi in acres of space out wide. And he can clear it away. Wilshere. De Bruyne. Now it's Perez. And he's managed to get free. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And a quick
Jamaica
reminder today
certainly
to
had
please
some
take-
good moments.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's mature.
Mendieta! That is decidedly lacking.
Mendieta probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Wilshere. Probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vardiol. Pires. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Martinez with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's being shifted off it. Ball's gone out of play. Lewandowski gets across and deals with it. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And it's Wilshere. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vardiol goes on a run down the left wing. McAllister is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Pires. Elects to cross. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi gets rid without sophistication. Costa Curta. Wilshere. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's clever. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Haaland. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. And he's intervened well there. McAllister makes the interception. Taken back almost at once. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has been cleared. That's a sharp pass. 15 minutes till half-time. That has been cut short. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. And he plays one through. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mendieta puts his foot on the gas. He's making a real surge on the left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he was quick to react. Well, there's the clearance. Out to the left it goes. Oh, not quite. And he's there to belt it away. Nicely weighted ball. That's a cute ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Foot in. Chance! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Number 15.
Lacking for neither time nor space. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Jamaica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mendieta. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's had it taken off him. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Forwards and with intent. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He can get that clear. Oh, good-looking ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Haaland. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's made its way to him. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Goal! After 59
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement,
18.
the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
To replace him is
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
substitution.
Well,
There's
The
the shot!
attendance for this match was
That was no
80,314.
routine save.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jamaica are looking to go forward now. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Played into the box. Danger averted for now. No, that's been intercepted. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Jamaica perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 25.
Jamaica making another change here.
Number
Now this could be a
13.
chance.
Coming on the field.
Shoots! He scored! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Knocks it into space. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's found the chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 3, Bernardo Silva. Substitution in progress.
Costa Curta making good progress on the right-hand side. And Garnacho. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And he can't get it over the wall. Threads one in. He's through here. Nice control. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Van Nistelrooy is eyeing up his options in the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Great chance! He's looking wide. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Garnacho. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Garnacho. Delivered in. Tries to play it through. Caicedo receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's going to be another throw. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Jamaica certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. So we're up and running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. He's through here. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Batistuta. Messi. Haaland. Now it's Perez. He is through here. Perez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Modric. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vardiol goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. And he can clear it away. Now it's Perez. Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile.
Great chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he get it through? Oh, it's a great ball here. And he shoots! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that is out of play. He's got away. Now the ball in. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Takes aim and cross. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And here's Mbappe. great ball, and the shots! Goal! Boca Juniors! Into the lead once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's intervened well there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Up he goes! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Jamaica have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Haaland picked out brilliant. Haaland! Off the post! Costa Curta. Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Wilshere. Modric. Wilshere knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deftly away. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. That's offside. Yes, it is. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Señoras y señores, por favor eviten estacionar alrededor del estadio. Gracias por su cooperación.
Here we go again.
Jamaica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There's the shot! They've done it! And there's the been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Wilshere. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want... Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mendieta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Wilshere. Roberto Carlos.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número
Boca Juniors
24.
have their third
Entrada
corner.
al campo, número 18. Se está realizando un cambio.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that's definitely not his best. Ball's out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. Abe. De Bruyne. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Triol gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Modric gets good distance on it. Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. He's through, now is he in? Garnacho here. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
comes in! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 17.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears, takes a shot! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the run. This looks promising. And the finish!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for options for movement. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get free. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Open the track, you know the badness really.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
Frankfurt against Jamaica.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Can he get it through? Lovely pass. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And now they can spring out of defence. Mendieta crosses. The referee has given a corner. And that has been cleared. He's tried one! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Kane, played out to the left flank. That is good strength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Mosquera cuts out the pass. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot's on, and he shoots! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Jamaica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Jamaica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vardiol. Jamaica are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. Jamaica have reclaimed it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. DiMarco with a real chance here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And he's going to Rex. And he thumps it clear. DiMarco puts them all in. Saliba getting this. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Jamaica, and the shot! Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Abe is there to clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Bellingham. Van Dijk. And it's Wilshere. Abe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. That has been slung wide. Wilshere. Abe. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. It looks a good ball through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danger averted for now. And that is out of play. No, again there's no way through. Always onto this.
Jamaica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe! And it's played in. Gabriel can get it clear. Bellingham. Now it's Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kane. Jamaica do have a chance to counter here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
DiMarco. Now it's Bellingham.
Has been indicated.
Nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Great chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Jamaica really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Abe. Jamaica finding their passes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eintracht Frankfurt disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pass is just off target.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball, and that's been won straight back. Costa Curta. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries a shot! It's in! Right back in the game! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 20,
Jamaica get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he was quick to react. Kane. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Abe. Mendieta. And Guardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Mendieta. Mbappe. And it's pulled back. Gabriel gets it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Kane! Oh, nearly.
substitution for Frankfurt. Number 22.
Eintracht Frankfurt choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
He is through here. Mosquera wins the duel this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Wilshere. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
He's had a shot! They've done it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Abe. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Neymar. Wilshere. And it's Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Abe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been clubbed away. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a key interception. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 4, Erling Haaland. Number 3,
Abe tries making a foray down the right.
coming on the field.
Threads one in.
Number 9,
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Number 10,
Kane! And he's there to get it away. Rodri. Abe does well to get it back. Kane. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes
And
has
it's
been
Wilshere.
indicated.
Rafinha given the lift of his goal. Yamal. It's played through for him. He's got away. Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Tries to play it through. Fratesi. Try. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Inzaghi. Ricci. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Fratesi. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rafael Leao. Now it's Openda. He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adriano has it out wide and in space. He's found the way through. An uncompromising challenge. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Ended up in no man's land. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Ricci. Oh, this is a very good run. Ricci was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Serginho. Tomori. Dybala has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter, now to get good contact on it.
Now it's Openda. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's got away. That is a crunching tackle.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be...
Adriano!